Let us find the large numbers in exponential form in this chapter 1.4. Let us see how the product of a number, when repeated more than once, can be expressed in a simple way. Okay, there are product is repeated more than once. How can we represent it simple, in a very simple way? That's what we are going to learn here. That way is called exponential form. Okay, the way to express that is called exponential form. This form is very helpful in expressing large numbers. Okay, if you want to express a huge number, we cannot keep on telling that number. Instead, we have to show it very simply. Okay, like 6 into 6 can be expressed as 6 square, etc. Let's take a ride in another picture and learn more about this. Powers and exponents. Multiplication is equal to shortcut addition. This is a funny way of expressing, right? What is a multiplication? It's a shortcut of addition. When you need to add the same number to itself over and over again, then we use multiplication. Hence, multiplication is a shortcut way to write the addition problem, right? That is, instead of adding 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 equal to 10, instead of adding these many times, what we do? How many times we have it here? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 times, right? So we mention this as 5 times 2. That is what is called multiplication. So 5 times, adding 5 times, 2 5 times, it gives the answer 10. Okay, so instead of adding 5 times, we use 2 into 5. Okay, so that is for multiplication. Multiplication is shortcut to addition. What is powers then? Powers is shortcut to multiplication. So what is shortcut to multiplication called? It's called powers. Okay, when you need to multiply the same number by itself over and over again, powers are a shortcut way to write the multiplication problem, right? Yes, powers are shortcut way to write the multiplication problem. That is, instead of multiplying 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 5 times, which will give 32, try to multiply all this to 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16, 16 2s are 32. We use, instead of doing like this, how do we represent that? We use the power, right? That is, we represent 2 to the power 5 and get the same answer as 32. Instead of doing 5 times, we say 2 to the power 5. Look, one number, we have represented all these things. In case of addition, what we did? Instead of adding 5 times, we said 2 multiplied by 5, which is equivalent to the same answer of adding 5 times. In case of multiplication, multiplying 5, instead of multiplying 2 5 times, we represent it as 2 to the power 5. Answer is same, 32. A power, P-O-W-E-R, equals a number written as a base number with an exponent. Okay, power is equal to a base number to an exponent, with an exponent. What is this exponent? The base number is 2, right? Here the base represents 2. Exponent is the 5. So we write it little above the number, base number, okay? We call it 2 to the 5th power. How do we call this? 2 to the 5th power, right? So a power equals a number written as a base number with an exponent. This is the base and this is the exponent. Which is the base here? 2 is the base. Which is the exponent? 5 is the exponent. Okay? So the base the big number on the bottom is called the base, right? Equals the repeated factor in a multiplication problem. That is, what is the base? If you write 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, that guy becomes what? Which is the base here? The number which is getting repeated, 2 becomes the base. Which becomes the base? The 2 becomes the base. What becomes the exponent? Exponent is the number of times the 2 repeats, right? We counted 3, 4, 5 times. So this becomes the exponent. Okay? Which one is the base and which one is the exponent? This is the base and the number of times is the exponent. So the base problem, the base equals the big number on the bottom equals the repeated factor in the multiplication problem. Every number that we multiply is a factor. This is 2 is a factor. 2 is a factor. This is a factor, right? What will it give? In multiplication, if you multiply, you give up. The answer is called the product. Repeat, it's called the product. 2 2s are 4. 4 is the product. 2s are the factors, right? So, this is the trick or this is the idea. Now, the exponent, the little number that we write, right, on the top right corner of the base. This is the base, this is the small number. We don't put equal. If you put it in equal size, what would happen? If you write 2 and write the 5 here, it becomes 25. So, we don't do that, okay? So, the number of the little number, the exponent, which is this little number, is nothing but the number of times the base is multiplied by itself. First time, second time, third time, fourth time, and fifth time. So this number of times is fifth time. That becomes the exponent here. Okay? This is the product. So, how to read powers and exponents? Normally, say base number to the exponent number expressed as ordinal number power. Okay? Exponent to the power. We say base number to the power. Say 2 to the 5th power. Right? Ordinal numbers are first, second, third, fourth or 5th power. Which one is the ordinal? This is the ordinal number. Which order it is? 5th order, right? So it's called the ordinal number, okay? So we say base 2 to the 5th power. Say 2 to the 5th power. This is how we say this one, right? So squared is equal to base to the power 2. If we say a squared, 2 squared, 3 squared, x squared, y squared, what it means? The base is number to the power 2. Anything to the power 2, say 2 to the 2nd power or 2 squared. What do we say squared? 2 to the power 2 is called 2 squared. Okay? Most mathematicians say 2 squared. Right? 2 squared means base 2, exponent is 2. That is equal to 2 times 2. 2 into is called 2 times 2. That equals 4. This is the product. Okay. So what is called cubed? Cubed equals base to the power 3. That is 2 to the 3rd power. This number we say it as 2 to the 3rd power. Or 2 cubed, we call it 2 cubed. Instead of saying 2 to the 3rd power, we call it 2 cubed. Right, repeat after me, 2 cubed. Most mathematicians say 2 cubed. They don't say 2 to the 3rd power. It's a big statement, right? Instead, we say just 2 cubed. What is 2 cubed equals? 2 in times 2 times 2 or 2 into 2 into 2. Both are right. But better say it as 2 times 2 times 2. That equals 8.